Welcome back to America on Two Wheels. Today I'm joined by Patrick of Moto Ramblings and Roger of Riding the Thin Lines YouTube channels. Come along as we explore the spectacular riding and breathtaking scenery throughout the Nantahala National Forest. There's something special about a summer afternoon ride in the mountains of western North Carolina. Not the kind of ride where you're trying to chase miles or race the clock, but the kind where the roads, the scenery, and the company are the whole point. This ride was exactly that. It started with 3 bikes, 3 riders, and an afternoon convergence at a memorable destination, the Nantahala Outdoor Center. Today I was riding my Harley-Davidson Pan America, Patrick was riding his 2016 Goldwing, and Roger brought his 2014 Kawasaki Concours. 3 very different motorcycles, each built for touring in their own way, and each perfect for a day spent carving through the mountains. Adventure bike, luxury touring bike, and sport tourer, lined up together in one of the best riding regions in the southeast. Patrick and I rolled into the Nantahala Outdoor Center right around lunchtime. Hikers refer to this amazing place as the NOC, while others simply call it the NOC. If you've never been here, the NOC sits right along the Nantahala River in the heart of the Gorge, tucked between steep mountain walls and surrounded by some of the best outdoor recreation in North Carolina. It's one of those places that feel alive the moment you arrive. Here you'll find rafts on the river, kayakers threading their way through the gates while navigating the rapids, hikers crossing the bridge, and motorcycles parked all over the lot. It's a destination that attracts just about anyone who loves the outdoors. We ordered our food and found a spot to eat outside alongside the river. And honestly, it's hard to imagine a better place to sit down for lunch before a ride. The water was rushing by just a few feet away, cold and clear as it tumbled over the rocks. The sound was very relaxing. Every now and then, you could hear the laughter and shouts from rafters and swimmers at the nearby launch site. The sound of the river, mixed with the occasional rev of a motorcycle climbing out of the parking lot, made the perfect soundtrack for the afternoon. There's something about sitting outside after a ride, or before one in this case, that just makes the food taste better. Maybe it's the mountain air, maybe it's the fact that you know there's a great road waiting for you when you're done. Whatever it is, lunch at the NOC always feels like part of the experience, not just a stop along the way. From where we sat, we could look out over the river and watch the constant flow of people moving through the gorge. The Nantahala has long been a draw for whitewater enthusiasts, and the NOC has become one of the most recognizable outdoor hubs in the region. Founded in 1972, the center helped put this area on the map for paddling, rafting, and mountain adventure tourism. Over the decades, it's grown into an iconic stop for travelers passing through the gorge, whether they arrive in a raft, hiking boots, or on 2 wheels. Once lunch was done, we geared back up and headed out for the real reason we were here, the ride. Leaving the NOC, we picked up Wayah Road and started winding deeper into the Nantahala National Forest. If you ride western North Carolina very often, you already know that Wayah Road is one of those roads that doesn't always get the same attention as the Dragon or the Cherahela, but it absolutely deserves to be on any rider's list. It has the kind of character that makes it memorable. tight turns, flowing sweepers, shaded forest sections, and just enough variety to keep you completely locked in. The road immediately starts to pull you away from the bustle of the gorge and into the quiet of the forest. The farther you ride, the more it feels like you're leaving the busy world behind. Tall hardwoods and evergreens crowd in on both sides, filtering the sunlight into patches across the pavement. The air cools as you climb and descend through the folds of the mountains, and the road starts to take on that rhythm that makes mountain riding so addictive. Wayah Road is one of those roads where you can settle into a groove and appreciate the machine beneath you. On the Pan America, it felt right at home, comfortable, planted, and eager to roll through one curve after another. Patrick's Goldwing, despite its size, looked perfectly composed through the sweepers, gliding through the corners with that smooth touring confidence that Goldwings are known for. Roger's Concours was built exactly for this kind of road. Fast enough to be exciting, comfortable enough to spend all day in the saddle, and sharp enough to make every bend effortless. That's one of the things I always enjoy on group rides like this, seeing how different bikes tackle the same road. The Pan America with its upright adventure posture and long travel suspension, the Goldwing with all the comfort and road presence expected of a full-dress tourer, and the Concours sitting somewhere in the middle, blending sport bike DNA with touring practicality. Different machines, different riding styles, but all of them right at home in the mountains. As we continued along Wayah Road, the Nantahala River stayed with us for stretches of the ride, the road tracing the contours of the valley as the water moved below. There's something about riding beside a mountain river that adds another layer to the experience. You can't always see it, but you know it's there. Sometimes flashing through the trees, sometimes appearing suddenly beside the road. White water tumbling over boulders before disappearing again around a bend. The Nantahala River itself has a deep history in this part of North Carolina. The name Nantahala comes from a Cherokee word often translated as land of the noonday sun. Roger explained to me that it's a reference to the steep gorge where sunlight only reaches the valley floor for a limited part of the day. Riding through here, it's easy to understand how the landscape inspired the name. The mountains rise sharply, the forest feels thick and ancient, and the whole area has a rugged, hidden away feel that feels like it stands out even in a region full of beautiful roads. Eventually our route carried us towards Nantahala Lake, and the character of this ride shifted again. This is one of the things I love most about mountain riding in western North Carolina. Within a single afternoon, the scenery can change over and over again. One moment you're following a river through a narrow gorge, and the next you're climbing into higher country and skirting the edge of a quiet mountain lake. Nantahala Lake is one of those places that feels a little more removed and a little more peaceful than some of the region's better-known destinations. Surrounded by forests and mountain ridges, it has that still, calm presence that makes you want to slow down and take it all in. The road around the lake offers a completely different pace from some of the tighter sections we've already ridden. It's scenic, relaxed, and full of those little glimpses through the trees where the water suddenly appears in deep blue patches against the green mountains. We rode along the lake taking in the views, the kind of stretch where nobody really needs to say anything over the comms. Sometimes the best rides are like that. No rush, no agenda beyond the route itself. Just three bikes moving through one incredible setting after another. From there, we continued north on US 28, better known to riders as Moonshiner 28. I have not ridden this section of 28 yet, and I'm glad I was able to experience it today with two amazing friends. Now, if you've spent any time riding in this region, you already know Moonshiner 28 has a reputation of its own. It's one of the classic roads of the Southern Appalachians, stretching through North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, and linking together some of the most scenic and entertaining riding in the mountains. The name itself comes from the old bootlegging routes that once cut through these hills, when mountain roads like these were used to haul illegal whiskey through the backcountry. Whether every story is true or not, the road absolutely feels like it belongs to that history. Remote, twisting, and full of blind curves and elevation changes. Heading north on 28, the ride really comes alive. This is the kind of road that demands your attention in the best possible way. Corner after corner, ridge after ridge, it just keeps delivering. Some sections open up into fast, flowing sweepers where you can settle into a smooth rhythm. Other sections tighten up and force you to work a little harder, reading the pavement, setting your line, and staying focused. It's the kind of road that rewards smooth riding and punishes overconfidence, which is part of what makes it so much fun. By this point in the afternoon, we were fully in the groove. The bikes were running great, the traffic was light, and the weather couldn't have been much better. Rides like this are why I love touring through the Southern Appalachians. There's always another road to explore, another small town to pass through, another river or lake or mountain gap awaiting around the next corner. From the energy of the Nantahala Gorge to the wooded curves of Wayah Road, the calm beauty of Nantahala Lake, and finally the legendary pavement of Moonshiner 28, this ride had a little bit of everything. Scenic beauty, great roads, mountain history, and the simple satisfaction of spending an afternoon on motorcycles with people who enjoy the same kind of adventure. And even if you've ridden these roads before, they never really feel the same twice. Different weather, different seasons, different bike, different group of friends. It all changes the experience just enough to make each ride as its own story. This one is definitely a story I'll remember. 3 bikes, a Pan America, a Goldwing, and a Concours. Lunch beside the Nantahala River, a winding run through the Nantahala Forest, Wayah Road under the tires, Nantahala Lake reflecting in the mountains. Moonshiner 28 carrying us north through some of the best riding country in the southeast. That's a pretty good way to spend an afternoon. If you've ridden any of these roads, Wayah Road, the Nantahala Gorge, or Moonshiner 28, drop a comment and let me know your favorite stretch. And if you haven't ridden them yet, put them on your list. Western North Carolina has no shortage of incredible motorcycling roads, and this route is a perfect reminder of why so many of us keep coming back. As always, thanks for watching, take care, be safe, and I'll see you out there in the gorges of America on two wheels.